Hey guys, my name is Neel and welcome to Neel Workshop Zone. So in this episode we are going to be talking about string formatting. So in the previous episode we talked about a lot of things like regex, modules, scopes. If you haven't checked it out, I recommend checking those episodes out. So in this episode we are going to be talking about string formatting. So without any further ado, let's talk about it. So what is string formatting? String formatting allows you to change certain parts of a text or a sentence or a string. So for example, let's take a simple sentence. Let's say we have a simple sentence that says he ran and ran around the, or let's say he ran and looked around. So let's say we have he ran and looked around, and now let's say the word ran, which has come two times. Imagine you don't want to write them here and you want to write them afterwards because you want to check if it's ran or not. So imagine you want to leave blank so that you can fill them later. So instead of just leaving them and come back to write them later, what you can do is you can use a percentage as percentage s, he ran and percentage s and looked around. So basically what we have here is he percentage s and percentage s and looked around. So now let's say you want to replace that percentage s with the word ran. So what you can do here is use the percentage symbol and here write ran. So by doing this, basically it replaces all the percentage symbols that we have used with this symbol, or with the string ran. So it replaces this s's with ran, so it comes as he ran and looked around. So that will be the output. So that is string formatting, basically where you replace certain parts of a string or a sentence with other text. Now you can use percentage symbols with the mix of s. So for example, use something like let's say we took away this one, and instead of percentage s we have, let's say, x for example. Now what you could do is you can write x is equal to ran. So what you can do is when you print it will still print he ran and looked around. But since you use x value, you can also print it in another way. So that is how string formatting works. You can use it in multiple ways. Now imagine you don't want to use percentage. Imagine you want to use some other way. There are other ways as well. You can do that by using the method format. So without any further ado, let's talk about format. So now let's take an example. Imagine you went to buy a chocolate for 5 rupees. So let's say the price of the chocolate is equal to 5 rupees. And let's write a text or a sentence that says the cost of chocolate is 5 rupees. So instead of writing 5 rupees, let's write curly brackets and let's leave it like this. Now what you can do is you can write text, or let's say print text dot format dot 5, or let's write price. So by doing this, what it basically does, like the previous example, it replaces the blank with the string. So for example here the blank is empty, so it says the cost of chocolate is blank. So by using the word price here, it basically formats it by using the price value, which is 5, so it prints 5 over here. So the output will be the cost of chocolate is 5. Now let's take another example. Imagine you buy multiple chocolates of different costs. So do you have to write multiple values of price 1, price 2, price 3, or is there a simpler way? The answer is there is a simpler way. So what you can do is you can write multiple values, price 1, 2, 5, 10 and 40. And here you can write the cost of chocolates, let's say the cost of chocolates are. So basically now if you print it, it will print the cost of chocolates are 1, 2, 5, 10, 40 rupees. So you can add multiple values as well to format strings. Now, there are other methods like using functions, etc. But these are the simpler methods, and we might talk about them when we do a practical episode. So yeah, this is a small episode, and the reason I am doing smaller episodes compared to older videos where I used to do episodes of 12 to 15 minutes was mostly because it will be a lot more easier to watch. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss out any new videos. And that's all folks, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.